Okay, I'm on to part two. What you can see here is I'm on the third line down, which is O-NGS Level 2 Control Input and Debounce. So I've loaded that code into my IDE. This is the programming tool for Arduino. So there's the code. And these are the readouts that we put in here. This is called serial monitoring. So we have direction, e-stop, a potentiometer, and then the speed. And the pot and the speed have a ratio, and you'll see what that is in a second. And here's what I've done to the breadboard. Before you saw blinking lights, now you only have one. This light is not turned on in this exercise. This light is only turned on when I hit the emergency stop, okay? I've added a couple other devices. Well, that's the e-stop button, right? This is our directional signal right here. So to change direction, you toggle it one way or the other. I'll show you that. And this is our potentiometer for speed. I'm just using this to hold it. We're going to put all this in a box soon. So if I crank this up like this, I can go in faster, faster, and faster. Okay? Now I'm going to show you the speed here. And you'll see some of the numbers changed already. And they're settling back down to 0. So this scrolls. And so right now I'm going to change the direction now. So when I change directions, that 1 is sent into the logic, and that says go in reverse. I'm going to change the direction back again. Now I'm going forward again. Okay? All right, now I'm going to rotate the speed control, and what you'll see is the pot is going to crank up. See, it cranks up right away, and that is, this potentiometer has a larger range than the speed controller, so we've made it a ratio. So as you can see, if I could get this down to some number, I don't know if I can, maybe not, maybe I'll try 100. I'm not very good at this left-handed, am I? Oh dear. Well, almost. Let's see, I had it up here somewhere. I saw it, and now it's 98. Oh, it's crawling up. 98 is 3 or 4. Okay, so it's a 3 or 4 thing. So if I go up to, I don't know what. There's 100. Let's come back down. Okay, so at 15,000, I was at 100 from the pot. And that's the speed. Now I'm going to go all the way to the right and show you the maximum speed is 255, and my pot number is 4,095. So there's the ratio. 255 into the 4, and then you'll get the ratio, whatever. But in any case, scrolling back down, as I scroll down, you'll see the pot comes down in its range, broad range, and the speed is also coming down in its range, and they're smooth. What we're just showing here is the potentiometer input, the raw analog input, versus the digital input that goes over to the motor control board, which is a pulse width modulation. Okay, and then the e-stop, I'm going to hit the e-stop now. It rests at 1, I hit the button, and it now goes to 0. Now what happens in the logic is, in the complex logic that is yet to come, it's written, we'll just show it to you later, it latches, when it sees a 0, it latches off, okay? And you have to come up with conditions in order to release the latch off. And one of those is you take the speed down to 0, or you have a reset button. And we have both. We just have to figure out which one we want to use, or maybe we'll pose it to you guys, or maybe we'll give you both. I don't know. So that's what we've done in the second block of code, and what we've proven out and tested and validated in this breadboard. As you can see, what started out with 3 lights is now getting a little more complex, a little more tricky. We have a push button for e-stop, a potentiometer for throttle, and a little switch for directional control. And then these are just telling us how we doing, okay? I'll go move on to part 3, and we'll figure out what that's going to be and get back to you. Later.